NFL brings us to the southern end of the Tar Heel State and to this beautiful venue, Bank of America Stadium here in Charlotte, North Carolina. Today, it's an exciting battle of NFC teams between the Atlanta Falcons and the Carolina Panthers.
Smart.
Well, this weather is not cooperating as we're set to go. And we're off and running from Charlotte. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Ready. 40 Fury, yellow. Hut.
Straight to the air here. It's Young. Finds him over the middle. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in the route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
It's Young. The throw here on first. It's made by Chuba Hubbard. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. When one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Black, chop, 17 steal, black. Rail, yellow, check, hut.
Young working from the gun. Complete over the middle. And they're going to get just inside that red zone on the big play down to the 19. They get 22 out of that play. And that's good for a Panthers first.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
60 red. Ready.
Working inside the red zone. Complete to Tremble. And this one doesn't go far. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
10 cycle.
At the 18-yard
Ready.
line.
Here's Young again. Oh, again, it looks like a pick, but they drop it. A chance to steal it away in the end zone, but they just can't finish the play. So they dodge an opening drive turnover, but this drive could stall out if they don't convert here. It's 3rd down.
Blue, 32. Trouble, 38. Needle blue. Set, cut.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw. Now I'm going to go ahead and label that one an attention to detail field goal, Kate. Because when you're playing in rain like this and weather like this, you got to be on point. Snapper, holder, kicker, all of them got the job done.
Here's a return from the 7. Things going well so far. And an excellent effort there sets him up almost in midfield.
When you get contributions like that and you kick off returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Beep, beep, beep. Beep, beep, beep. Who's that? Who's that? Say Elmo? Say Elmo?
Good starting spot here for the Falcons, Brock. This is 1st and 10. They're going to run it here. it's Bijan Robinson. Looks like the defense will take this today. They're across the line, handing him a loss. First play of the game. And it's not just you quarterbacks, Brock. You've got to have short memories. You tell me this too. Defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Complete.
So cool. So my running back's gangster.
Right before he gets to that 30-yard line. It's a gain of 22. And that is good enough for Atlanta first down.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
They're going play fake with Penix. Cut down the field. It's Pitts. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it first and goal from the 8.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
From the red zone now. He completes it in traffic.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that's way too much risk for that reward.
At the 6-yard line.
It's running back as defense for the defense. Yeah, I got a whole house. It was more than that.
Here's second and goal
One
from
and
the
a half
6.
business days, okay?
Man in motion, out of the slot. Shotgun snap, a give to Robinson.
So
He's got to fight forward and get in. Touchdown.
Is the inside Louis V?
Finish off their opening drive. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown.
Yeah, that's what she's looking for. Go give it to her.
Zane Gonzalez.
For the offense, you got to love it, Brock. Points to begin the game as he runs it in for an opening drive touchdown.
And you've got one very happy running back right over there on the sideline right now. These backs, they do feel the pressure to find the end zone every single week. It's not easy to do. But to do it this early and get it out of the way, big time.
Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
Yep.
Out to kick it away. Here's Pinion. Jimmy Horn here on the return. Good work so far. He's got room. We're going to track him down, but a nice effort in the end there, Brock. He's up to the 38.
Should've kind of wanna. Right there looking to see what she gonna wear.
So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10. Shotgun snap now to Yard. Has him on a quick hit. And he has him right near midfield here. He's about a yard short. So gain 11 on that play. And that's going to bring up a Carolina 1st down.
I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. They can take it to the house.
That's McMillan with the catch out left. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. The big play gets up 17 yards.
Where's it at, Publix?
Good for a Panthers first.
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, pass game coordinator is going to be one happy camper.
So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34.
Red. Set. Hut.
Out of the gun, Young.
He's tall enough to
The stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be 1st and goal.
I try to remind you a time or two, Kate, that you always got to start your read from the secondary forward. You got to see what the safeties are doing. If you're going to throw a ball in the middle third, deep downfield like that, you have to have tremendous awareness of where those safeties were, and the QB just nailed it.
Sticking to the air, it's Young. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down. So they fire for the end zone on first down,
Yeah.
Brock. I think a
Ready?
lot of folks probably assume
And
after
our
the
clean
incompletion
plays?
it'd be a run here on second and goal. What say you?
Yeah, I think you always got to be careful about assuming. As a fan, as a defensive coordinator, I think as an offense, you've worked on it all week, continue to get to the stuff you trust the most.
Come on, set.
Hubbard has
Yeah.
nothing on that run. They stand strong and stop him at the 2. The dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Gain of 1 yard on the play. It's now 3rd and goal.
Young on 3rd and goal. And he's
Quick
got
slightly.
his touchdown,
Quick slightly.
Carolina.
Just shake them.
The Panthers with a slim 2-point lead early. Chuba Hubbard with the touchdown. You always tell me, Brock, it is a whole different world here. Running routes, working in confined spaces, instead of having that whole field to spread out a defense.
Oh, spot on, Caden. Some players, that's the world they thrive in. Finding windows where windows shouldn't exist, and then being ready for the throw to arrive. It happens so fast. Trusting your quarterback to make the right read and get it to you.
Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. This one's going to bounce into the end zone and will end as a touchback.
So, what you want, DJ? Still amazing how smart I was.
Falcons getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. Penix here from the gun. Short pass brought in. And he will get to that 30-yard line before they stop him. Now after making that catch, we see he's shaken up. Trainers heading out to take a look. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. From the shotgun, Penix. This is thrown towards a defender instead, and he's the one who makes a play on football. That's not what this offense wants.
For real?
On first down. Well, he'd been perfect to that point on the drive.
Yeah.
First time we've seen this coverage force him into a misstep in a while.
I know you hear me talk.
I thought they
all
were
the time,
two different
Caden,
colors,
about
though.
the rhythm of an offense, right?
Yeah,
And I look at it through those optics so much. But it's the same thing defensively. You've got to get a stop, see the ball hit the ground to knock them out of that rhythm.
On 2nd down, Robinson. And they'll find him for a few. It's 3rd down.
Hey, that's a run that's whole hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door, bigger gap in the future.
3rd down, they need 7. Throw here, 3rd down. That one's caught by Mooney. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Give him 13 on that play. And that's a Falcon 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Firing quickly is Penix, complete. Hits the 20. All the way, that's an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons take a field goal lead in our opening quarter. Drake London with the touchdown. So sensational work by a skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
Out to kick it away, here's Pinion. And that one hit the landing zone first and then into the end zone. So it's going to be a touchback out to the 20.
Ready.
Panthers look just about ready. 1st and 10. Now it's Young. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. He was looking Xavier Legat's way there. And it's going to be 2nd down.
On the double.
We'll try again from the 20 after the incompletion.
They purposely do real slow giving you information so you can't put them with it.
Hut, hut.
A 2nd down throw for Young.
Bro, if you don't
Chase
jump,
this one down. Hubbard. And he's going to be stopped after reaching up to the 33. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
Let's go next on way. 10 black, blaster, 6. Black shot. Smash, red. Ready.
Young throwing here. They'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. So that's 1 quarter gone in a battle of NFC South rivals. 14-10 our score. We'll take a brief pause and head back to Bank of America Stadium after this. We're ready to go with the 2nd quarter. It's Panthers football. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Up the middle, Hubbard. Well, he'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
Set, ready. Ready.
Now Young. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Clark Phillips with the pick.
A lot of throws coming his direction, and they come out quicker. Doesn't have a lot of time to step in front of them. It really takes great reactionary time, great intuition, spatial awareness to get a pick out of the slot, and he should be applauded for his efforts on that play.
Throwing now on 1st down. Penix. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last second attempt to get rid of it.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. Play fake. Penix. To the right side and reeled in by London. And he takes it across midfield and into Panthers territory. Extra DB out there for the Panthers. 3rd down. Quick pass, right side, complete. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
At the 43-yard line.
thank God.
A dangerous
See
throw.
the
He
brother's
almost
phone.
got burned by it. The interception dropped it incomplete on 1st down.
I can say this definitively. That is not the way you thank your defense for giving you the football. Don't follow that other quarterback steps and toss it right back to him. You got away with one.
All right, still 10 to go here after they almost had an interception on 1st down. Slot man motioned over. On 2nd and 10, it's Penix. This one found by the defender instead and knocked away. Back-to-back passes failing to connect, Gronk. It's 3rd down.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. That'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. They send a man in motion. Third down, it's Penix. And that one's too far in front of them, so now they're facing fourth down.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
And he drives this into the pouring rain. Turn to stop it cold.
Okay,
Carolina offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
red, cycle. Come on, set. 33, yellow, claws red. Hut.
Shaking off the pit quickly. He's going to throw. And this is going to end up incomplete. Really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection.
That's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage waiting for it. They were thinking interception for a second. And incompletion is still pretty good, too.
On 2nd down, it's Hubbard. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
A loss of 1 brings up 3rd down and 11.
Ready?
They'll throw, 3rd and long. So let's set up the screen. It's Hubbard.
Tackle.
And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
I'm a big fan of the screen pass. Really, you could run a screen as they just showed on any play. 1st, 2nd, 3rd down, sometimes even 4th. But it takes great acumen, a great football IQ defensively to have an awareness it's coming, and then more importantly, to stop it.
Well, before that return amounts to much, they bring him down.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 37-yard line.
The Falcons in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. They're going play fake with Penix. Escapes the pocket. He's going to keep it this time.
Pete, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions, completions, completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble. But the Nets the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
What's that?
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2. Now Penix off the play action. Hits him on the out route. And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line. That's a pickup of 9. And that is good enough for Atlanta 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
They go play action. Here's Penix. Can't connect on the throw to his running back. That's an incomplete pass. Takes him to 2nd down.
I know that you and I love, Kate, looking at plays, discussing them, and all the different outlets and checkdowns, and usually there's a completion to be had. Not against this defense. Not on that one.
2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Mooney will go in motion left. Penix to throw again on 2nd.
Yeah, what did I think they brought him the bluey outfit.
So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but man, the defense took that away too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything. They just did.
So make sure I hydrate real good for these 24 hours before I take this first dose, because I'm so very 15 milligrams. And I think the key is being hydrated.
3rd and long for him here. Taking a chance to the end zone. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play. Jarring loose, incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. And now they're staring at 4th and long. They'll punch it away again. Bradley Pinion headed back out. And this will be his 2nd effort of the contest. And something on the return, but not much as it still ends inside the 20. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Strike 2. Let's go. Set.
Young working from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. Ooh, and he is cracked at the tail end of that play. Good hit, but sure would have loved for it to have come earlier as he gets forward a bunch and gets him the 1st down. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's going to bring up a Carolina 1st down.
Here we go. Set. Red 38. Ready.
Out of the gun, Young. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And now it's 2nd down.
Hello?
Fairly safe to say
I'm doing good. How are you?
ball is incomplete this first half so far.
No, ma'am.
The standard they
Okay,
set
I
for
just want to let
themselves.
you know, when you're getting surveys, has anyone talked to you about when you're getting them to make sure that
2nd and 10 now from the 32 after the incompletion.
Perfect, because they say, for instance, if your guys happen to have the OTA refire, it's still asking the guys to do the survey.
Black.
Yeah, I'm literally asking every guest to do the survey.
So you don't want to get to the survey.
Shotgun snap now to Young. To the ground he goes. That's incomplete.
They would sure love to connect on some of these intermediate throws, those true throws. Getting a completion like that, not only does it spark your offense, but it just sets you up for even more aggressive play calling.
Okay.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
Drill green. Set. Hut. Black. 6. Mega.
Okay. I got you.
Red. Cycle.
You're welcome. Bye-bye.
Red. Yellow. Blue. Striker.
To the air on 3rd and long.
Thank you.
It's another 1st half mistake.
Those surveys,
Intercepted again.
because the kitchen keep messing up, so
And the Falcons get
I'm
the
literally,
football.
bro, it's a lose-lose with them. They surveys. So I've been pushing them surveys, and I've been getting the most. But she's saying that corporate is looking at our numbers, and our steak cooked correctly number keeps going down. So she's basically saying if they have a refire or they didn't have a perfect experience, don't ask them for a survey.
So it'll be 2nd and 2 when we get back from our 2-minute warning. More coming up from Bank of America Stadium. Stick around. Trying again from the 2. It's 2nd and goal. He gets it again. And he's stopped for a loss again, this time at the 3. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
Now Penix on 3rd and goal. And he cannot bring it in. They've now arrived.
You better hurry up.
There's not a quarterback alive that enjoys throwing it away on 3rd down. But that's a good case right there of live to play another day. Live to play another series and don't put the ball in harm's way.
The kick by Gonzalez is good. And add 3 to their lead as it extends to 7.
In that close, in the red zone, you know they're upset. They couldn't finish the drive with a touchdown. It's only half the points, but at least there's something to show for the possession.
Baker with the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out.
White. Black. Claws red. Slice blue. Ready?
It's Young. The throw here on 1st. He throws a bullet deep to the right side. Oh no, they get him yet again. Picked off by A.J. Terrell. And the Falcons are going to have it after his second interception of the season. Well, what better way to follow up one interception than by getting back out there and picking off another on the first play of the very next drive.
And think of all the work the offense just did on the sideline to try and recover. Okay, let's put together a good plan. Here's your adjustment. And in just one play, you flush it all down the toilet.
And he let his man just a little too much there. It's an incomplete pass.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect formula. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
2nd and 10 now from the 32 after the incompletion. Play action. Here's Penix.
Oh,
Go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's 3rd down.
It is such a weapon offensively when you've got a big tight end that can stretch the field vertically. Not a lot of DBs have the size to cover him. They tried to get it to him in that spot where he could win it, but unfortunately, no connection to be made.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Hauled in by Mooney, left side. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. Gain of 15 there. And that's a Falcon 1st down. Putting a receiver in motion. On 1st down, here's Penix. Completed over the middle. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
It's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
From the gun, it's Robinson. Nothing doing on 2nd. They get to him behind the line. Now it's going to be 3rd and longer.
who did it?
The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4.
Go! 19 tight.
Motioning left is their running back. Penix on 3rd down. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly,
AJ,
you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Shit.
And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying.
You gotta be kidding me.
And found some space to do a little damage there before they bottle him up.
Ready, set.
Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line.
Steel, black. 50, grit, cut.
To the air on 1st down. Young.
Whoa, I definitely thought he was
Big
going to snap.
yards on the right side. He's going to get this one into enemy territory to the 47. Now we get a timeout by the Panthers. It's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory.
Ready. Slide blue. Yellow, 43. Needle blue. Ready.
Young on 1st and 10. That one was incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Another look for him, Brock, and hey, why not with the way he's playing so far? But this time, just couldn't hang on.
I think you'll see coordinators at times, Kate, get away from something that's working. I like that they go back to him. Make them defend him and stop him. They did that time. My hunch is they'll look for that receiver again today.
Black shot.
So what?
Ready.
On 2nd and 10, Young. That one is incomplete.
Hey.
The clock now down to
You don't have to close the door. Leave the door open.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Third and long. They're going to throw.
Thank you for right turn, baby.
It's another interception. Picked off by A.J. Terrell. And the Falcons get the football back with minimal time to go in our half. Oh, man, Brock. Somebody, those other leaders on that sideline, they've got to sit him down and calm him down. 3 consecutive drives now. He's thrown an interception.
Yeah, this defense is just all over him. Seeing every throw, anticipating these routes before they're even run. When he's dropping back to throw, and I know this feeling, it's horrible as a quarterback. It feels like there's 20 defenders out there on this defense. Some certainly do it better than others, Kate, but every running back in the league today has got to do just that. You cannot be a one-dimensional back in the league anymore. You can't. You got to be able to handle your business, both toting the ball as a runner, and really importantly as a check down outlet on short throws.
5 still to go here. This is second down. Penix here from the gun. Trying for the deep ball. And that one hits the ground incomplete. A single second left now on the clock. That throw is looking for Kyle Pitts. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up.
Man, with how hard it is, Kate, to get these plays down the field, you can't let the coverage off the hook with a drop. It just can't happen. But you're going to see it right here. He saw the open space ahead of him and started running before he ever brought the ball fully in.
Final throw before the break. And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete. 4th down coming up. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Good starting spot here for the Falcons, Brock. This is 1st and 10. Man in motion, headed right. On 1st down, here's Penix.
Yeah.
To the right side, and reeled in by London. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. Give him 13 on that play. And that is good enough for an Atlanta 1st down.
1st down, Falcons.
Play fake. Penix. He rolls to his right. Another one here to London. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's a Falcon 1st down.
Don't you feel sometimes, Kate, up here in the booth when we get to see things develop, we're playing the same guessing game that defenses are on those kind of plays? Is he planning on keeping it or just waiting for a throw to develop and get open? That time, the QB did a terrific job of finding that outlet.
Going deep here for the end zone. And they can't connect on the deep low. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We got 2nd down.
That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit, Kate. You get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone.
You're so goofy, bro.
Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man.
Bro, you heard that, baby? What's the other one?
Still at the 38, it's 2nd and 10.
Maybe they have a kickstand.
It's Penix yet again. Gets his man
Too
over the
tired.
middle.
I get it,
Gets
man.
down to about the 36-yard line. Tackled on that play by Isaiah Simmons.
That's not a big completion on a stat
Yeah, Adriana's in there.
That's a big contested, what I call.
You got a 1 or 2.
And that's what the best.
What you about to get
tight
ready?
ends get you.
Third down, it's Penix. That one's caught by Mooney. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that is good enough for Atlanta first down.
Yeah.
Robinson on the inside.
I don't know,
give.
probably some
Running in the red zone.
some
He's
Black
brought down
Pants.
after a great gain. That's going to set up first and goal.
What a great sign to start the second half for this offense, because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
From the red zone on first. Bails out of the pocket quick. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be second down.
He did exactly what he was supposed to do on that play. Felt the pressure and escapes the pocket. After that, it's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did, and he simply has to get rid of it.
So the incompletion on first. Here's second and goal. Here's Robinson up the middle.
Oh yeah, let's go.
And he's in. It's an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons grow the lead coming out of halftime. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game. Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
Out to kick it away. Here's Pinion. Baker with the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
Panthers take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Panthers look just about ready. First and 10.
Right, set, ready.
Here's Young to throw. Broken out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Looking for his wide receiver there. And it sets up second down.
Here we go. Hut.
Now it's Young. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
As that pass falls to the ground, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
No connection on the last play. Now it's third down.
Seal, black. Ready?
Third and long for him here. He's going deep this time. The coverage holds up on the deep ball. That's going to force fourth down.
Kate, as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete. You're going to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out how in the heck do we turn this around.
And a big hit on the return to
Do we have
stop it
any
cold.
clean clothes?
Take over first and 10 at their own 37-yard line.
The Falcons in good field position here as they start out first and 10. From the shotgun, Penix. Throw wheeled in by London. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down. To the air with Penix. Finds his back. It's Robinson. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
That's what the mail says.
Quarterbacks are having to do more
God bless you,
often
sir.
now than ever before in football. Show off a little
what that is.
mobility,
That's
get
very
outside
good.
the pocket, and find that open man.
Second down now, 7 to go.
I don't know that, man.
Penix working from the gun. He's going deep. Defender
This man got
right as the
catched.
ball
Oh,
does,
who
and
gave
they
it to you
knocks
before?
it free. Incomplete.
You know what that route is called, right, Kate? OTB. Over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. Got to find a completion right there.
Again, Penix to the air. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that'll bring up 4th down. The Falcons getting ready for the punt. And this one's going to approach the 10, but looks like it's down right at the 13-yard line.
Their own 13-yard line.
Carolina offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. This drive will begin with Hubbard. They aren't getting anything here, Brock. They're actually going to lose some. Back to the 10. Offense in a hurry up here. Young working from the gun. And this one's not going to connect. Knocked away, and that failure to connect, Brock, means it's 3rd down.
Such a big part of that breakup, Kate, or any breakup as a corner, is your positioning relative to the target. And really, the timing of it all. You can be in the right spot, but if you don't time it, that ball is still caught at this league. Got it going?
It's out. That's a live ball. Bouncing near the goal line. And this is going to be Falcons football. And the nightmare continues as they bring the fumble back for a touchdown. The Falcons capitalize on the turnover and add to their lead. That one right down the middle. And the Falcons stretch their lead to 21. Nice little energy on their sideline after that fumble return scored. And with plenty of energy, he'll send this one away. Baker with the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Panthers take over 1st down 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Panthers look just about ready. 1st and 10.
Here we go. 43 rail. 10.
Back to throw. Here's Young. Cuffs. This is Xavier Leggett.
My life is
Down after
crazy.
pushing this up to the 29.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Set. Fury. Yellow. 20 seconds.
Looking to throw. Young.
Yeah.
Catch out left.
So
He's going to be pushed out up near that 40-yard line. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's good for a Panthers first. So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
Ready?
1st down. Young. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. It's a sack on 1st down. We'll see if it changes the play they go with now on 2nd.
Okay, that was so good, really, on 2 levels there defensively. Number one, with an athletic quarterback, you've got to keep him in the pocket. They did. And then more importantly, and in this case, you got to finish him.
I didn't think he was going to throw it. The drop thing, let's go.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Look at that power, deep left side. So he's knocked away from the intended targets. That brings up 4th down. Panthers getting everyone set for the punt. It'll be Sam Martin doing the honors.
Feels great out there.
He's got this at the 27. And a big hit on the return to stop it cold. Atlanta about ready to go now. 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
It's his favorite target. That's London again. And he is stopped with authority there, but that stop came later than they'd like as he gets a good bit and that 1st down. He gets 16 yards on that play. And that's a Falcon 1st down. Now we're on with Robinson. This is tough running in this weather out there, but he keeps the feet moving, gains 3. Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. It's Falcons football, and they hold a commanding advantage in this one. 4 yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6. They've got a man in motion. They're going play fake with Penix. Hits him on the out route.
Hey.
Space, left
Yeah,
side.
those are the
He's
Panthers.
off to the races.
I'm ready. Y'all not ready? Is everybody ready?
Put up even more points in a win. Drake London with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. So as they drive forward to one right now, looks like it should
that's
be a
just-
win, bro.
that's just
He
how you
sure is
naturally
taking
look.
advantage of a nice little chance to boost his stat line. His 2nd touchdown of the game.
Yeah, you just kind of feel these two building some trust, right? Just more and more. Certainly paying dividends in this one.
She said no. She put. I said she just naturally looked
Kick it
good.
away. Here's
She-
Binion.
Exactly.
No, but she didn't say no. She was saying, like, no, she do look extra.
And that kickoff is into and
I
then
know,
out
I know.
of the
It's
end
just a
zone.
joke,
We got
joke.
a touchback. This drive will start at the 35.
See, everybody like my hair.
So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10. Hubbard gets it to start the drive. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
When you rush the pass,
You can, if you want, you can concede, but I'm not tripping. I gotta get ready to step out anyway.
he looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
On 2nd down, it's Hubbard again.
Keep up the tackle.
That run good for 8. Now they've got 3rd down.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
3rd and just 2 to go.
She's trying to make up for it now.
They run again with Hubbard. And they'll make a stop up at the 46-yard line.
Okay, you know me, I can't resist. I thought we might have needed the old Gene Steratore index card down there. Making a really close measurement to see if he got the 1st down or not. But in the end, well, the right call was made. He got just enough to move the chains.
Ready.
Going to the ground again on 1st.
It's quite happy getting that type of output on most
You know,
run
me and
plays.
Shantae together.
Getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
Yeah, it's a close.
I'm thinking girls who got it.
Ready
That
up.
means
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and
Well, I
6.
can't drive, so.
Hubbard again. He gets it through the midfield stripe and onto the Falcons side of the field. Call it 4 yards, and they're set up with a manageable 3rd and 2.
That was close.
Ready, set. 10 cycles. Ready.
We'll go with a design keeper. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
And just in case this offense didn't have enough to contend with, now you got to worry about a quarterback that could do what he just did, tote the ball himself for a big run.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39. First and 10, it's Hubbard. And this drives him back at a field goal range, Brock, as he's stopped for a loss of yardage. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going. It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
That's him on a quick hitter. Great job rallying to the football. They get him down right at the marker. 4th down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, and you can make a play in the open field. Keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
That is a clutch 7-yard pickup, partner. Pays off the call to go for it there on 4th down. We've reached the 2-minute warning from Charlotte. Panthers just want to get out of here with how this one is gone. Again, it's Young. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
Ready.
Play action now, Young. That is caught, hits McMillan again. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down. Working fast as that clock ticks down. Hubbard. And he runs it across. Touchdown. The Panthers putting up points in a game decided. Chuba Hubbard with the touchdown. Well, Brock, this one has not been good to them so far, but they bring in pressure, and it's blocked. A Falcon has it. Up to the races, middle of the field. Ooh, and I think he envisioned this one going all the way back for 2, but they're able to track him down and limit the damage to just that blocked kick. The good news here, this is one kick that can't be blocked as he sends this away.
We'd have found a hat
And
and
this is going to bounce out of the
day.
end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35. Good starting spot here for the Falcons, bro. This is 1st and 10.
Yeah,
They
baby,
put
it's
Mooney in
okay.
motion right. 1st and 10, around Robinson. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Robinson again here on 2nd. There he goes, right sideline. They rip off a big chunk of field and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
Take pride in trying not to lose on Grand Prix.
It's not going to be long, Kate, till they finish this series off.
Well, they don't need points anymore, Brock, but can they resist piling on? Let's see, it's 1st and goal. Going power with the big tight end. And the defense holds him at the 2, Brock. He can't get beyond the line, still a couple yards short of that end zone. So the Falcons will fly home with a win on the road. Man, they were facing a top 5 defense this week, Brock, but they made them look